Well, boy, howdy everyone. Welcome back to Geezer in the Woods. Been a few days since I've been out here. Haven't felt that well. I guess that's an age thing. And it's been cool and rainy. I don't function well in the cool or the rain. But it's supposed to be better today. Supposed to warm up to near 80, and then the rest of the week, through next week, be in the 80s. So looks like the last of the hoorah. And then after next week, they're showing a high of 69 one day, so it looks like fall's coming in. So I got a few things I'd like to get done today. We're going to try and see what we can do. Let me show you. Number one, I want to get this pieces of big maple cut up. We got 3 pieces. We had to cut it in thirds to get it hauled up the hill, so we got it up there. And then 2, over here on the log pile, this top walnut log, it's got a big, whatever we want to call it there, a hole. We'll call it a hole. It's got a hole in it, and the hole is collecting water. So what I want to do is I want to rotate it over and put this down. So I'm thinking the way it'll work, I'll put a strap around it and up over it to put the pulley up there and just throw it over right onto these 2, and I think it'll stay there. And then that'll be down, get it drained out. Because I'm trying to save these walnut logs. I'm thinking about maybe buying a sawmill, and if I do, I want to save the walnut logs for that. So that's 2 things I want to get done. And the third thing is, over here, we got 2 smaller ones that came down when we took the big maple down, and they go back over there. Remember, I'm an amateur, I'm a rookie, terrible camera work, but they go back there. I got them marked. Same with the maple parts, I got them already marked and for cutting. And this one here on the outside, over that way, I got one 20-foot section marked out I want to save, because it's going to go down back over in that section of the things where we hang our deer to clean them, gut them and stuff. And the pole we had hanging there wore out and broke. So I'm going to save a 20-foot section of this one. And I got a draw knife now. We'll shave the bark off, and then I'll get it drilled to mount up on there. Because the original one I mounted with big long carriage, big long threaded rod, so and they growed into the tree, so they're going to be there a while. So I drilled the holes in this one and just put them on them same threaded rods with some new nuts. And I'm going to burn this one first before I put it up there. I think that'll help preservation, and getting the bark off will help too. The other one I didn't debark, I just cut it and hung it. This one will debark. Then I'll drill the holes, then I'll burn everything and try and burn in the holes and get everything. That'll keep the critters and stuff away from a little bit. So that's the plan. How much we'll get done today, I ain't got a clue. I'm going to start with the big maple logs, try cutting them up. I got the 465, but I warmed it up a little bit. I don't know if I warmed it up enough. I guess we'll find out if it don't run. So we'll be back. out of fuel. And you know, out of habit, I didn't bring the fuel can out with me, so I'm gonna have to go up and get it. So, let me turn the screen around here so I can see what you see. Yeah, I think you can see me now. 465 cuts good, but they don't get good mileage. So, I think maybe what I'll do before I go up and get the gas can, I'll start up the 440, work on these little ones a little bit, and then go up and get the gas can, fill them both up. But this old maple's tough stuff over that one over there. The smallest one, it sure didn't want to cut, but it's got a teeny weeny hollow spot, but it don't go all the way through. It stops in this one somewhere. Stops in there somewhere. So, but we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces, 29-inch lengths out of here, and 2 pieces of scrub. So we're looking good. We got a lot of firewood here. I got one more facing in the woodshed that needs filling. And I think when I get this maple all cut up, split up, it'll be close to filling it. And then I get this done, then we're going back down the hill and get them big branches from the top. And sometime later this week, first next week, I got to get the water heater out of the house, take it under the house with the sidearm before I get the boiler fired up. So, got to get that done. Busy, busy, busy. Supposed to be retired playing shuffleboard. Ha! See you in a bit. Well, I'm back. I used the 440 and cut up them 2 little ones, and then I used the rest of the gas in the 440 to make some marks, start the cuts on this big one. And then I took them both up to the garage, hit the chains 3 strokes with the spile, and filled them up with gas and oil, so we're back at it. We'll see what happens. what's going on here is my 465's only got a 20-inch bar on it. And with that log being hollow in the center, when I cut through and then I went around the other side to cut, I didn't line up with the first side properly. So when I got to the bottom, they didn't match up. That's the issue. So I think over winter I'm going to look for and get me a 24. It'll take up to a 28-inch bar. So maybe I'll just split the difference and get a 24-inch bar, and that'll help. But when it's not hollow in the center, I don't have that issue so much because it cuts a nice groove. I can see it all the way through, and then I can line up better. So, but when you're almost 3/4 of a century old, you screw up now and then. You get used to it, and you just deal with it, and you move along. Okay, Roger and out. See ya. Well, as you can see, I managed to get that big one cut up into a few pieces. And the very top piece of it, so all I got left is the middle piece. But I'm thinking, I don't know what I'm thinking, hang on. I'm thinking this is a good time to quit. Kind of wore out, throat sore. That whole freezing of the nerve things in the nose ain't done nothing. I'm still draining. But the 25th of last month, and he said take 2 weeks to start feeling better. So we'll see. It's coming up on 2 weeks. We'll see. Anyway, I got the 2 long ones, get the little ones cut up, and I got a 20-foot section saved for the deer cleaning place. Top cut up, this one cut up. Had to trim a few of these pieces because I only got 20-inch bar on the 465, and this was like 32 across or some ridiculous number. And when I go around the other side, apparently I didn't cut straight because they didn't line up exactly right, so Some places they'd be more than 29 inches long. A couple places was 31 and 32 inches long. That won't fit in my splitter, so I had to trim them up a little bit. So I got some scrub to throw in the scrub bin, which is good. I can use scrub little pieces. So all in all, it was a good day. Now that 20-foot section, I got to figure out how to get it up onto something so I can start skinning it. I'll figure it out somehow. And then maybe, well, tomorrow morning I won't be able to do nothing. Got to run to town tomorrow. I know to get some corn. I know those corn prices are starting to go up again, so it's coming up on deer season. Got to get some deer corn. Got a feeder down yonder. The feeder on that side. The one that hangs here. One up next to the house. And one over here by my son-in-law's stand at the bottom of the hill. Got to get corn. So, run to town tomorrow and pick some up at Rural King. Then I think I'll go on to Wheelersburg to the flea market and just see if there's any good stuff out there. Halfway there, more than halfway there, I might as well go on out. Sometimes you stumble across some good stuff. Thursday, the flea market there is on Thursdays and Saturdays. And Thursday's always a better day. I don't know why. There was a lot of vendors there over Labor Day. They had it all 4 days, Thursday through Sunday. There was a lot of people there Thursday. I don't know. But I don't really need nothing, so if I don't find anything, I don't care. I got wedges, got chains, got gas and oil. Bar and chain oil's up quite a bit. And when I stocked up this summer, I got 8 or 10 1-gallon jugs of it in the garage that I averaged $6.99 a gallon for. So last I looked, it was $10.79 now in West Union Tractor Supply. Well, it's $13.50 for a while. Holy yeah. But I should have enough to last all this rest of the season because I ain't got much more to do. And next season too, so I can watch for sales next year and pick some up. But that's where we're at today. Got the top piece done, got the bottom piece done. Now I got the middle, and the hole went through this piece all the way up. It was starting to rot here, but it bended somewhere in this piece, second piece from here. But it's starting to get mushy and punky in there, so it was going to continue on up. But that's kind of messed me up when I was cutting through there. Middle piece looks good, top piece was good. So that'd be it for today. You know what to do. Like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Leave a comment if you feel like it. Okay? Till the next time, this is the Geezer saying, see ya. Poke the buttons. Thank you for poking them.